Write and finish your story in 14 days, even if you've never written or finished a story before. Most people don't fail at writing because they lack talent. They fail because they never finish. They start a story, get excited, go ahead to write chapter 1 and maybe chapter 2, and then life happens. They start to doubt themselves, they get distracted, and then the draft dies quietly somewhere in a folder. If you've ever opened a blank document, started writing, felt the thrill, and then abandoned it, wondering when you'll ever finish, then this video is for you. My name is Dominion Gbachimo, also known as Natasha Dominion. I am a ghostwriter, a writing strategist, and coach. I've written over 50 plus books, newsletters, articles, poems, and many more in the last 18 months. And I have helped over 90 writers all over the world, including complete beginners, secure paid gigs and earn their first real income from writing. And we did it using structured system, not relying on motivation or inspiration alone. Here are some testimonials from my students. Cynthia here wrote, "Hi guys, I got my first pay today. I am yet to receive more. This pay is from my recently completed book, my first ever written book, and to tell you the truth, it's all thanks to Natasha Dominion."
Mentorship from Coach Natasha Dominion, I managed to bag my first contract with my first published book, which is Death Contract, and today is really just big. Imagine just
Cynthia signed an international gig after implementing every single thing listed in this training I'm about to review to you. This is another review. I am so happy. Thank you once again. You were right, top coach. You are the best. For a blessing. She says, "Thank you so much, Mama. I'm really grateful. Thank you for not giving up on me and always taking your time to correct my work." And then this person literally just got paid $768 in one single month. And she said she's even expecting money next month. And this was made from only profit share. This is another person said, "Otherwise, your training has paid off. Even in my sleep, I just think of my next chapters. I can't spend a day without writing. It has become part of me now. This is because of you. It is literally because of my training. Thank you so much for everything." And there are many more testimonials. So you've seen what is possible when you follow a system. But let's be honest, many writers don't get this far. They start, they struggle, and then they stop. And that is the problem so many writers don't want to admit. It is not talent that stops you, it is structure. Most beginners, even the creative ones, starts writing without a clear structure. They try to rely on inspiration. They wait for the perfect moment to start writing. They skip planning. And every single time that happens, self-doubt begins to grow. You start questioning your ability. You wonder if writing is really for you. And for total beginners, this feels overwhelming. Where do you even start? How do you structure your story? How do you know that what you're doing is even right? And even those who have written before, the problem still remains the same: finishing. You never see it through. You've started before, even written dozens of pages, but distractions, doubt, perfectionism, cluelessness stops you before that story even sees the light of day. And that is exactly why I created Write and Finish Your Story in 14 Days. This is not a motivational book. This is not theory without application. It's a tested system designed to help you start, structure, and finish your story draft in 14 days. So it gives you a clear roadmap on how to outline, how to write consistently, and how to overcome the block that stops most writers from ever finishing. Here are visual representations of what Write and Finish Your Story in 14 Days have been doing to some individuals that have gotten the framework. Tiana said, "So far, it's been fine and actually easy. Because of the blueprints, the template sample to be precise, it really helps in building up from scratch, and there's enough time for reasoning too. Today is much more intriguing too. Seems I'm getting a better highlights. Thank you, coach." They've been using the blueprint for only 3 days, and this is what they have to say. Tioluwani said, "Good afternoon, everyone. It's been quite easy for me. I write a bit and go back to the book, that's the blueprint, to see if I'm still on track. I I have been able to come up with a better outline, which looks good in my head and on paper. Just take a look at that." Gift said, "The book is very practical and easy. If I feel stuck, I will read it and then get to navigate through it." This person sent me a private message saying she decided to pick up her old story again since she got added to this new book. That's the community created for those who have gotten Write and Finish Your Story in 14 days. Since I got added to the new book, I had hoped that the book will put me through, and it did. Thank you, Dominion. If you don't know, I admire you so much, and I can say you are my role model. This is so sweet. Write and Finish Your Story in 14 days is very simple and practical, and it works because the system guides you step by step from start to finish. Who is this book for? This is for beginners who have never finished writing before. Another category of individuals is writers who keep restarting. You're writing, but then you feel like your story doesn't make sense, and then you keep editing, you keep canceling, deleting, and starting all over. You never go past step one. This particular blueprint is for you. It is for people who are tired of having ideas but no completed work. You have story ideas, but you never know how to expand or to build on that story idea. You never know how to take a story idea from just an idea to an actual draft or to an actual outline. Then this blueprint is for you. This is for 16 to 35-year-olds who are ready to start writing seriously. This blueprint is for those who are tired of abandoning their drafts halfway. If you have half stories sitting in your draft, sitting in your files, then this blueprint is for you, because I'm about to teach you how to turn those half-written stories into full stories that can be monetized. It is for creative minds who don't just want ideas, they want to complete their story, or they want completed stories. It is for writers who want structure over inspiration. It is for 9 to 5 workers who want writing to be a disciplined side income. And it's for beginners who feel overwhelmed and need clear directions. You want one-on-one guidance with me, you want a community, then this blueprint is for you. And it's for anyone who doesn't just want to write for fun but want to write stories that can eventually be monetized. Just like I said before, this blueprint is for you, so make sure you stick around to the end. If you fall under this set of people, then I need you to just scroll, because this blueprint is not for you. If you fall under this category, please scroll. This blueprint is not for you. If you're looking to get famous like Chinua Achebe, like JK Rowling, please scroll. This blueprint is not for you. If you're one of the persons that are looking to get instant fame, this blueprint is not for you. If you are one of the persons who refuse structure, you don't want to follow a step-by-step guide, you just want to keep doing things on your own, then scroll. This blueprint is not for you. It's not for people who want to feel like writers without doing the work. You don't want to write, you don't want to do the work, but you want to feel like a writer. Scroll. This blueprint is not for you, and it's definitely not for you if you're looking for a get rich quick scheme. This is not for you. Please scroll. Writing requires commitment, execution, and 14 days of focus. If you're ready to give 14 days of your life, you want to see what you can actually achieve in the next 14 days, then stick around. So when you finally secure write and finish your story in 14 days, what should you be expecting? A clear day-to-day writing breakdown. You're going to get a step-by-step guide on how to actually write, what you're going to write, and how you're going to write it for the next 14 days. What are the things you need to do every blessed day for the next 14 days would be broken down in write and finish your story in 14 days. The next thing is how to outline properly before you draft. Before you dive into writing a full story, before you dive into writing chapters, you need to know the beginning, the middle, and the end of your story. And that is exactly what write and finish your story in 14 days is going to expose to you. Daily word count targets that are realistic. How to write realistic daily word count and how to set daily word count targets, how to overcome creative blocks, how to avoid restarting every time doubt hits, how to move from structured idea to complete an edited draft in 14 days. Finishing your story isn't the end, it is indeed just the beginning. But once you finish completing your draft, the possibility of monetization is real. You know how to turn the ideas in your draft into something that can earn passive income, and that is just the first step. When you get write and finish your story in 14 days, you also get direct guidance from me, plus access to a community of writers who are on the same journey as you. A place where you can set goals, get feedback, celebrate wins, and push past obstacles together. It is going to be a place where accountability exists, so you can stay on track and actually finish. This isn't about guessing or relying on random advice or learning in isolation. This is about structured guidance and a system that actually works. If you're serious about finally finishing what you start, here is what to expect when you get write and finish your story in 14 days. A complete 14-day system to start, structure, and finish your story, step-by-step guidance from me to keep you on track, access to a supportive community of writers who are on the same journey. We set goals, get feedback, and celebrate our wins. Normally, this kind of guidance and system will cost much more, but for the first 50 persons, you will be getting it for just 20,000 naira. After that, the price goes up to 50,000 naira. This is the chance to finally finish that story that have been sleeping in your note app or in your journals, gain confidence as a writer, and take your first step towards monetizing your work. So don't wait. Go back to that person who sent you this video and grab your copy now. Make sure you do not hesitate. Go back to the person who sent you this video and grab your copy now. Your 14-day journey starts the day you commit. Congratulations. I can't wait to connect with you in our Telegram channel and also get your testimonials and reviews.